guys, welcome back to another Blu-ray hunting video. Before we start, I want to say a massive thank you to everybody who watched last week. It's just been, a lot of views and a lot of people just tuning in and stuff. And, I did it for a month, so I was kind of thinking that the video wasn't going to perform that well. But it did, so thank you everybody for the support. We are back though today, and we're in Cardiff. It's a bit more exciting today because it's also, I had my birthday last week, so I have my birthday money to potentially spend, although there is like films coming out in the next few weeks that I want to buy and stuff, like Dune and Encanto, so we may not pick up anything because I know there's a lot of new pickups coming, but we'll just see what's about. I've got this weird little bit of hair which is just really annoying me. I must have slept like that last night. Anyway, and also we had some drinks and stuff last night, and I'm here at 9:30 in Cardiff, so yeah, let's just say I'm a bit tired. I've got my sticky notes though again because I really enjoyed that last time. So we've got the sticky notes just to help us out. So we only actually need 2 in Cardiff today. So I've got potentially 2 pickups in Cardiff, so not as much as Newport last week, as well as other stuff. But we may hopefully head to Barry after this, where there's potentially 4 pickups. So we may be able to get all 4 down Barry. But there's 2 in Cardiff. And there's also 4 others that I'd like to take a look at, so potentially 6. But we'll have a little look at the cases, etc., as well as HMV, of course, and all that. So that should be good. That should be fun. I am here in St David's as well, so we're going to go to the main shopping area, of course. And yeah, so that's the movie side of things. We're going to look in CEX. I'm in Cardiff for the first time that my Funko Pop addiction has started. But I'm definitely not buying the Funko Pop today. I have literally bought, I got 4 coming on Monday. I think it's actually 5 coming on Monday that I pre-ordered, and all of a sudden they're all coming on the same day, something like that. So yeah, I've got a few coming Monday that I'm aware of, so I'm not going to bother with that. I also had one yesterday. Big up on the subscriber mail to Vinto's Vault. If you missed that, go and check that out. My first ever subscriber mail, so that was a fun package to receive on Friday. And yes, I do want to go and check out things like Forbidden Planet though, the Entertainer, just to see what type of Funko Pops they have, just for like in the future. There's also another, I think there's like this comic book TV movie store type thing, which Income Brown wasn't very good last week, so we'll see. First up, I'm gonna get the boring thing out the way. I want to look at some trainers. Out of my money for my birthday, I want to buy some trainers, so I'm going to have a little look, try some stuff on. So I'm going to go there first, and yeah. But I will see you guys when we go to CEX in Cardiff, so let's go. Okay, so here we go into CEX in Cardiff. It feels good to be back, first time here in 2022. And yeah, it's empty. I'm really early, so let's see what we've got on the shelves. Let's take a look. First one I'm seeing is Men in Black, £8 with a slip cover. Seems to be a few 4Ks with slip covers, but Men in Black is a series I haven't seen in a very long time, so this could be a contender potential. Next, what we are seeing Nobody. This is my problem with Kex. £22 for a new title. I actually got this already on a 2 for 30. But it's a used title and it's £22. Like, Kex shouldn't be selling a 4K for nearly brand new price. Like, it's insane. HMV Premium Collection though, £6. Pretty in Pink. This is a nice looking, well kept, conditioned edition here. Never seen the film, never heard of the film. Don't know much about it at all. But yeah, £6. Pretty nice if you haven't got this. I'm also seeing this really cool Pink Floyd box set. This is £15. It's like a musical CD box set with maybe some live performances, but it just sticks out because it's different, something different, and something I'm sure if you're a fan that you would definitely have or want. Reminiscence, we will turn this round. Goodbye, hide it. Yeah, goodbye. Next, I'm seeing Suicide Squad on Blu-ray. Now, this covers look really cool. I like the artwork on the Suicide Squad, in fairness. Looks really nice. Red, the yellow, it just looks really good. Love the blue as well. King Shark there right in the middle. It's great. Shawshank Redemption, another new title, but £20 again, really expensive. But I think, good condition. It's got the slipcover. It looks good. We also got the other Suicide Squad there on 4K, 20 again.
But, you know, I like the artwork of these films. It's great. Transcendence is a movie I have been looking for. That's for £1. I want to see this film. Do you guys know if it's any good? Let me know. It's just been one of those films you've always wanted to see, you know. There's Terminator in here for 18. Also T2 Trainspot. And I really feel like somebody has gone in here and traded in a lot of their 4Ks. Same here with 300. This is a great price, £10. And this is like basically brand new. What a find. Next we have Ant-Man and the Wasp. And this £6 with a slipcover is brilliant. No damage at all. It looks really, really good. Fantastic. I really think someone's been trading in there. Let's go in HMV though, and let's see what some new titles and some deals that are on. Last week's big release was Halloween Kills. This is the extended cut on 4K for $24.99. It's a film I've never seen. I haven't seen the first one, so I've been doing some research on this, and there's like a sequel. This is like the middle one of a trilogy, so I need to get the first one. There's a 2 for 30 on. There's some new titles in here. I noticed In the Heights is now included in here, which was a new movie added in. There's also some things there: Mummy, Transformers, Life, Zombieland, Equalizer 2, 1917, all the stuff that we've seen in here before. But I did notice In the Heights is a new one to be added. Citizen Kane, this is the 35 anniversary. It's the collector's edition. This has been out a lot longer than 35 years. But it comes with a booklet and all that. Really, really good. I did watch Movie Bug's video on this, unboxing, etc. Really nice edition for £35. It's great. Rocket Man, that is part of the 2 for 30. Did catch my eye because I haven't really looked at this slipcover. I've got the steelbook of this movie, but I do like this slipcover. The colours are great. It looks fantastic. And yeah, what a film. If you haven't seen it, please go and check it out. I'd highly recommend. Also, Sing is on 2 for 30, but I would hold off on this. This number 2 is out. Expect this probably to be $9.99 by the end of the week, if not next week, I'm sure. Also Smurfs, I'm seeing some Smurfs movies in here for $6.99. Not the first movie though, it's just number 2, and also The Lost Village, which I think is the third one, but £7 each, not too bad. Going over to the Halloween section now, I've obviously got Halloween, which is the first Halloween movie. That's in a 2 for 13. It's also got one of these nice horror slips that I like to get. But the second one, obviously the newer movie, Halloween Kills, doesn't have it, so it doesn't really line up well on the shelf. It looks different, even the Blu-ray icon's the wrong way around. So I may wait and get Halloween Kills like when it comes in that slip thing. This surprised me though. 2 new films on a 2 for 25 deal. So if you haven't got No Time to Die or Venom 2, then you can get them both for 2 for 25. And this is my first time seeing this film.
Okay, back in the car. I've got a bag from CEX. I think we got 4 pickups. Yeah, 4 pickups. And a Funko Pop. I know. I said I wasn't going to, but I'm definitely not buying a Funko Pop today. But in my defense, I paid a tenner for it, and according to the Funko Pop app, which I'm using my phone, I'm looking at my phone. According to the Funko Pop app, it's worth 20. So it was, a one-off find really, and it was one that I would have, grabbed, regardless. That's the whole fun thing about Funko Pop hunting is you go in HMV, Venom 2 is in there, No Time to Die, you can get Suicide Squad. You just know there's always going to be a copy of Avengers Endgame. If you want it, you can just go and get it. Funko Pop hunting, on the other hand, a new Funko comes out, doesn't mean to say it's everywhere. Especially supermarkets and stuff. I've seen the red suit Spider-Man Funko Pop that I bought last week in some HMVs, but then didn't see her in others, like Winner Mankind, and they had the black one there. But the black one's mega rare elsewhere. So it's really a bit all over the place, Funko Pops. And it's a bit more of a hunt. Yeah, it's more of a challenge. And you don't really know what you're going to buy. Like, I walked into B&M Bargains and there was a few Game of Thrones ones, but you don't know what's going to be in there. So it's very different, I'm finding, between the two. But, yeah. So I didn't intend on buying it. But the fact that it was worth half of what the Funko Pop app was saying, which I've been seeing them, I nearly paid double the price, 20 quid for it. It's on my list, but to get it for a tenner, I was pretty pleased. So anyways, we are now back in the car. I've got 4 movie pickups though today, and I actually want to say all off the list. I think there was maybe 1 or 2 that I couldn't get, or that I was a bit like the list was quite heavy today in terms of Cardiff. So yeah, there was 6 titles 4 on one that I wanted to keep an eye on and 2 on the ones that I definitely wanted. And I got the 2 that I definitely wanted, so happy with those. But I also got 2 of the other ones I wanted to check out. The other 2, in fairness, I wouldn't have bought anyway because they had like the reprinted covers, you know, CEX does that. So they weren't the official covers. But the other 2, I had slip covers. Honestly, Cardiff HMV really felt like somebody was getting rid of their 4K collection. Like, they had loads of good titles there. They had like really pristine like slip covers and stuff. It looks like a collector just gone in there, not so much got rid of all their collection, but, you know, maybe had a clear out and just, you know, thought get rid of them all. Because I think 4K wise they were really good, better than they've been for the last few months, I've got to be honest. So anyways, we'll move over to Barry now, where there's 2 titles I want to pick up definitely, but there's also another 2 I want to check out. I'm not revealing, I mean I should reveal, because I had Chris, you know, when I said I was after Hateful Eight, and you know, he said I've got a copy if you want it. So maybe at the end I'll tell you guys what type of films I'm looking for. And I mean, not in the Cardiff, but in this one there's 2 that I'm looking for that I'm definitely want to get, and then there's another 2 where I'm a bit I'm not too sure. We'll wait and see. So yeah, I'll let you know that towards the end. And yeah, that's pretty much going to be it today once we go to Barry. So let's get down Barry. I'm excited because one of these films is one of my favorite films of all time, and it's a streaming movie. It was on like Netflix and stuff, or it's still on Netflix, and it's got a physical release. So I'm really pleased to see that, and hopefully the case is in good condition and we can pick it up. So I'm really excited for this. So yeah, I gotta get some petrol on the way down though. We are short, so get some petrol and head down to Barry and see what we can find. Just a short one here in Barry. It's really busy now. I obviously later on in the day it's just got busier out in town. It's really busy in the store as well. Let's see if we can get there. We always check out Breaking Bad in this store. This has been here since I started. It's got a dent on the back in the top left. I don't think it's ever going to go, but it's been here every time. I always start with that when I come in here. There's some Arrow titles here. I think these are the last 2 seasons. Nice to see this as the final season. I'm hoping the story is like finished. I want to watch the DC shows, and maybe I might start with this one. So let me know your thoughts on this down below, Arrow. I can see Keith Lemon in the movie here, everyone's favourite film. If I look at the K section here, we've also got Kick-Ass 1, Kick-Ass 2 there. Also some Lord of the Rings. Limitless, sticking out to me. This is a Bradley Cooper movie that I haven't seen. I think I tried watching this a few years ago and just could not get into. It's got like a half-cut slipcover thingy, but it's not a really good film in my opinion. Let me know if I should have give it another go maybe. I didn't think it was that good first time round. I didn't even get past the first scene. They've got this Marvel Phase 1 box set for £18. This is Blu-ray, but it's a nice box set with a Tesseract there on the front, and you get some nice little posters and art cards and all that. But for 18 quid, that's not too bad. I think it's like 6-7 movies in there, so it's not a bad deal. They've also got then Titans, which I know my mate tells me a lot about. This is season 1. Again, another DC show. Looks pretty cool, looks pretty quirky and stuff. 13 featurettes, and yeah, £10 with a nice slip on that one as well. And I'm also seeing X-Men 2. This is one that I definitely need. 50p, so I'm going to be definitely grabbing this one. It looks really old on the back and pretty dated for a Blu-ray, but it's probably one of the early ones. But yeah, X-Men 2. Okay, in Barry, just done, finished picking up. Yeah, 4 pickups, charged me 10 quid, but when I added them all up it was actually 9, so they charged me £1 more. I couldn't be bothered to go back for like a refund and stuff, and yeah, I'll tell you more about that when I get home and I'm going through each of the movies. I think one of the movies was marked cheaper in store on the sticker than you know, than it was online, you know, or whatever. So it's a little bit more expensive online, but it was cheaper in store. The price has gone up and they haven't amended it, but we'll sort that out when we get home. Like I said, I noticed when I was walking back and I was like, I can't go back in and say, can I have £1 refund? That would be a bit silly, so I didn't bother. I did have a look as well in a charity shop, and I was quite close to buying a movie, but I was just thinking, one of the films I bought just now had a Blu-ray and DVD in there, and what I want to try and do with DVDs is I've never tried a new film on DVD. I watched a DVD a while back, like maybe from 2000. It was like I bought like an Elton John live, you know, Madison Square Garden thing, and it looks awful on a 4K TV. It looks really, it's just like 3 pixels basically. It just looks awful. And ever since then I've kind of had this like bad misconception of, you know, DVDs because they just look awful. They don't upscale right. But I actually played one the other day and it looked okay. And I think that was probably from maybe 2009, 2008. So it made me think, like, obviously a DVD from 2000, maybe the DVD from 2009 plus, a slightly better quality. So I thought maybe I can go and try a shop, pick one at 50p. But as I was in there, it dawned on me that I've probably got Blu-rays and DVDs of new movies in the house. So I'm going to go looking, one of which I got there, but I'll explain later, but it won't be a good one to test. But I will have to have a look because I'm really intrigued. And as I say, I want to see what a new movie on DVD actually looks like on a 4K TV. I've said this in the past, or thought it in the past, and never actually acted on it. But I may try it out today. But anyways, we're now going to be heading home. 8 movies in total and a Funko Pop. So I'm going to drive home, and in literally a second for you, I'll be there and we'll be unboxing what we got. Here we go. Here we go. Here's the bag. Excited, excited, excited to show you guys what I picked up today. 8 pickups from CEX in 2 stores. I went to HMV as well. They didn't really have nothing there. But yeah, so there was 4 movies I was looking for in Barry. The 2 I didn't get was Godfather 1 and Ghost Rider. Like, I'm trying to get all the old Marvel movies. You guys know I got Hulk last week, as well as Daredevil. Ghost Rider was like ripped, proper like ripped on the top corner, so the case was really damaged, and yeah, just didn't look that great. Godfather had like a faint line on it, and I know I could just change the cases, etc. But with Godfather, like, the new movie is coming out in 4K, or like the first one's coming out in 4K, maybe even the collection, I'm not too sure. But what I'm thinking is when that comes out, a lot of people tend to trade things in, so hopefully I can get like a Godfather collection on Blu-ray for quite cheap then. And I'm also looking for like a slim down profile so it fits on the shelf, and I can maybe fit 4 movies in like the width of 2 Blu-rays or even 1. So yeah, I'm looking for that type of minimal stuff. Bit like this actually, bit like my Mission Impossible one here. Has 4 films, but it fits in a really small profile, you know. I like that on the shelf because then it means I can fit more, you know. Anyways, let's get into the bag of goodies that we got today. We'll do the Funko Pop last. So if you are interested in that, stay tuned to the end. Let's put that down by there. Anyways, so we went first to Cardiff and we picked up 4 movies. Let me just make sure I get the right ones for the stores. I'm telling you, another bag. I started these Blu-ray hunting videos and I said I would be really good at recycling and use one bag. I've probably got about 50 bags here now. I said that's probably an right exaggeration. Maybe 20 bags. But still, I have a lot of bags here. Okay, so 4 movies from the first store, which was Cardiff's HMV. And as I said, I gotta say, there was somebody there, I think, that has traded in a ton of 4Ks. Many with slipcovers, all immaculate, really. Yeah, really good. I gotta be honest, I'm gonna probably look online again, maybe go back through the video, and in hindsight I may have picked up 1 or 2 more, but yeah, there was a lot there. Maybe next weekend, if there's still some availability, we could go back. Anyways, but I did pick up 4 movies from CEX, 2 4Ks and 2 Blu-rays. So we'll go into the Blu-rays first. And the first movie I was very pleased to get. This was on my little sticky note thing. £1.50 from 2015, starring Miles Teller, Michael B. Jordan, and Kate Mara, and that is Fantastic Four. Now this is the reboot version, which isn't very good apparently. I've seen this once. I saw it in the cinema when it came out. And as I said at the beginning, I'm getting all the older Marvel movies and wanting to not just get the MCU, but every Marvel film. This is one I needed. I'm going to revisit this because, as I say, I haven't seen this in a very long time. Reed Richards, Sue Storm, Invisible Woman, Johnny Storm, and Ben Grimm. I guess they're the character names against the enemy, against the infamous Doctor Doom. I actually remember enjoying this in the cinema, so it'd be interesting to rewatch this. I remember thinking it was okay. I actually do like Miles Teller as well as an actor, as well as Michael B. Jordan. But we'll give it a go, let's just say. So I thought for £1.50, you know, I want to get the Marvel stuff built in, so that was good. And also I got a slipcover with it, so yeah, pretty happy to get that. So Fantastic Four from 2015.
was the first pickup of the day. Next then, last week you guys remembered, or was it last week? I think I tried last week, but didn't get any last week. But over the last few months, I'm trying to get some like specific director movies. And I actually picked up one not too long ago, which was Pulp Fiction. I can't actually find this over there. Pulp Fiction, which is Quentin Tarantino. So I'm trying to get all the Quentin Tarantino movies. Obviously, thanks to Chris in my subscriber mail video, I had The Hateful Eight, which I really appreciate you, Chris. Thank you very much. That was a great surprise. But I also picked up another one. This is his 1997 movie. This was £6. Never seen it. Like the look of the cast. And this is Jackie Brown. You know, Oscar nominations, I think it's 3 maybe, or an Oscar, not just 1 Oscar nomination. But it's a new release because it's got the new age ratings. These are really recent. I think this is probably in the last year. But yeah, Jackie Brown, 1997. I've never seen it. 3 hours, over 3 hours of bonus features. And yeah, you know, it's meant to be a good film, I'm assuming. Never heard of it, never seen it. But this year I'm going to start with Quentin Tarantino because he's only got like 9 films, is it? 8 films, something like that. I'm going to watch them all, watch the ones I haven't seen for the first time, and then we're going to do a ranking video based on the Quentin Tarantino movies. So this will be included in that. So this is Jackie Brown. So yes. So there we go, 2 so far, Jackie Brown and Fantastic Four. Now we're going into the 4Ks. I got 2 4Ks. The first one, they're both really cheap, £11 for the 2. So 6 for one, 5 for the other. And I split my movies really this week. I put my 4Ks in one bit and then my Blu-rays in another bit because I used to just merge them all together. But it really shocked me that I haven't got much 4Ks in the main section because a lot of my like Marvel stuff separate, you know, are separate here. Basically, everything behind me there is 4K. So it just surprised me that I didn't have that much 4Ks. So I've got 2 cheap films just to like put in. Ironically, one of them is actually going to go in the Marvel thing because I haven't actually got it. And that one is Ant-Man and the Wasp. I haven't got Ant-Man and the Wasp. So this was like a £6 pickup with a slipcover. I thought I need it. Let's just get it. I was actually going to get it on like the 2 for 30 recently. So to get this for £6 with a slipcover as well is really, really good. And funny enough, I actually really like this film, so I really hope this comes out on the random MCU videos really soon. And yeah, I actually had the first Ant-Man for Christmas, so now to have the second one is really good. So yep, Ant-Man and the Wasp. So we've got 3 there now. And then the final one, as I say, this is actually going to go up there, so it's going to be an extra one. And this was £5 for Paddington 2. Heard very, very good things about Paddington movies. Never seen them. Never seen them. This one, though, is meant to be really, really good as well. I remember working in the cinema when Paddington 1 was on, and I'm no joke, it was there about 9 months. Like, it was there for a long time. It may have been on for like 1 or 2 showings towards the end, but we had like people in it all the time. I remember this like one guy would come in with his like kids, and he was there like basically every other week. Like, it was insane. But yeah, Paddington 2, I've picked it up for a £5 with a slipcover as well. As I say, I think this was part of that guy's collection. Same with this one. They all look the same, and you know, I'm just pretty pleased to have this one now as well. So yeah, I gotta get number 1. I'm not sure if number 1's on 4K, so we'll have to go hunting for that one a little bit. But I've got number 2 now, and we'll get to those when I get to it. So yeah, so there's my first 4 pickups from Cardiff. Very, very pleased with the diversity really of what I'm trying to do, you know, and yeah, so there's the first 4. Next, we went to Barry, and I picked up another 4 movies. And all of these are the Blu-rays. No 4Ks, just Blu-rays here. But we'll try and go through these ones a bit quicker than the last ones. The first movie is X-Men 2. Been a while since I bought an X-Men movie. I've got nearly all of them now. I think the only one I'm missing now is Dark Phoenix. I think I've got every single one. I need to really check what I've got really. But I think it's just the Dark Phoenix one, which is the latest one, I believe, that I need. So yeah, X-Men 2, as you can see there, 50p. You know, it's basically a charity shop price. It's pretty mad. So yeah, this was the one that I couldn't find anywhere, and I'm happy to say that I found it in relatively good condition for a 2003 movie. So yeah, you can tell it's really old because the back is like not as good as the others. So anyway, X-Men 2 is now in, so I'm happy with that. Next then, we picked up, this is actually quite an interesting one really, because I actually have this originally, but I picked up another version of it. So I've picked up Family Guy, It's a Trap. This was £1 with a slipcover as well. I would have took it without a slipcover, to be honest with you, but nice to have that as a bonus. But the reason why I picked this up is because I've actually got this already, but like I've got this like big box set thing of it, and I'm not even too sure, like it's meant to have some stuff inside it, like a t-shirt, but I bought this from CEX and it didn't come with the t-shirt. So let me take a look inside. Yeah, so it's got like a booklet thing of like the script and like the discs, etc. But the discs are in this bit, but the large part of it is just, there's just nothing there, and it just takes up too much room on my shelf. I've got some like little cards as well inside here and all that. So yeah, it just takes up too much room. So I'm actually going to put this into my giveaway pile to give away to somebody else. You know, probably not going to get much for CEX if they sell it for £1. So yeah, I'm going to give this away to somebody. I'm going to put this, as I say, on the giveaway pile that I have down there. There's 2 movies in it at the moment now with this one. So so yeah, stay tuned for that. Subscribe, because I run these giveaways every 500 subs. So when we hit 1,500, then the giveaway will go live. So yeah, subscribe. And that's my second place prize as well. My first place prize, I'd buy like a new movie of your choice. So yeah, that's going to be good just to get it out of the shelf space. And then I've got It's a Trap. You know, now I still got it because I did like this, and I do like collecting these things. So yeah, I need to keep my eye out for the other ones now, because I believe there's 3 of them. But yeah, I've got it there. Family Guy, It's a Trap. Next movie, which this is the one that I said they overcharged me on. This was actually £6 on the app, and I paid, and it's, on the sticker it says a £5. But obviously when they scanned it, it's scanned as 6 now. They just haven't updated the sticker. So pretty unfortunate, but I couldn't bother to go back for the sake of £1. I just couldn't be bothered. I mean, in hindsight, it was if that's a movie, I could have picked a film, you know. But it is what it is. It's £1. I can't be bothered. But this is the film, and this is Chef. And this is a film by Jon Favreau that I saw on Netflix. I thought it was a Netflix original. Maybe they just bought the rights to it at the time. But it also stars Scarlett Johansson and Robert Downey Jr. Maybe like cameos type things. But this is one of my favorite films of all time, to be honest with you. And I'm really pleased to have this in the collection. I actually want to swap out the case. I've got a red case, I think, for Rush. I don't know if I want to give up the Rush case though, because I like it, but I may look for like a red case to swap it out, because I think red would look really good with this yellow. That's the picture they have on the website and stuff on CEX. So I'm gonna switch this out, I think. But yeah, it's a good film. It's definitely on Netflix if you want to just check it out on Netflix. But I wanted to have this in my collection, and as I say, it's one of my favourite films. And I will definitely be revisiting this in the near future, so stay tuned for that. So one pickup left now, and this was one that I did last week actually, or you guys may not have actually seen, but on Instagram I've actually put some like items up for sale. So I'll put a picture there of like what's available. But I actually sold my Gandhi 4K collection because it came in a box, and the box was too tall for my shelves, and I don't really have an emotional connection to the film. I've never seen it, I never actually watched it. I basically bought it, did the unboxing, and it's just sat on the shelf. But as I say, I'm trying to like, you know, go through my shelving system now and get rid of stuff that I don't particularly want anymore. There's some stuff that's a bit too big with like booklets and all that, and I kind of just want to do away with all that because it just takes up too much room. I'd rather have movies than like books on the movie shelf. Unless it's something like Star Wars or something I got like a really like emotional connection to, then, you know, I want the special edition. So yes, I sold Gandhi to a Instagram follower called Simon. So hi Simon, if you are watching. But yeah, I've sent that out to him and sent it out on Friday. So I picked up then, I didn't plan this wasn't planned, but I just picked up the standard Blu-ray of it. I sold it, you know, and I picked it back up. One of the reasons why I picked this version up is because this is like the numbered thing, and it's all gold and stuff. And it's because last week we picked up Lawrence of Arabia in the same thing. So these are all going to line up and stuff. And I may start looking into what these are and picking them all up, because I want to watch classic movies. Hence why I bought this one, because every time I searched online, people were saying this is like one of the greatest films ever made. So these gold things may be a good way for me to just get all of these, see how many there is first. I mean, I'm not going to, if it's 100 odd, I'm not going to bother. But, you know, Gandhi is definitely a film I wanted to watch. Just never got around to it. And, oh yeah, here we go. So yeah, I will have to have a look at this film and watch this at some point. But here it is. These are like the Blu-ray classics. I can't remember when these were revealed. What does it say? Sony Pictures. Oh, so they're Sony Pictures movies. Classic films the way they were meant to be seen. So complete your collection on the Blu-ray on www.bluerayclassics.co.uk, and that was a link from 2013. So the chances are that link is now dead. But I will have a look online, and maybe this could be an area of some things we can collect, or have a look at least. But I do get disc art there on both of these, which is pretty nice. So yes. So there is the movies of the day, 8 movies in total, and I'm pretty pleased. I've done some good stuff again this week. I wanted to get more because I knew the beginning of the month I didn't go, obviously, because of I had COVID. So yes. So if you guys are not interested in Funko Pops, this could be the point that you turn off the video now. But what Funko Pop did I pick up? It was a $9.99 pickup from the Forbidden Planet comic book store, and yeah, this is great. This is fantastic. I wasn't going to pick up a Funko Pop, but I saw in the app that it was worth £20 on the Funko Pop app. But it was actually there, obviously, for a tenner. So the fact that I could get this and it's going to make my collection worth twice as what it is great. And I'm a massive fan of this. If you're a Star Wars fan, then you may know this is Omega. Now, Omega is on Star Wars The Bad Batch, the animated show, which is on Disney+, which if you haven't watched, I would highly recommend you do, but you do kind of need to watch the last season of Clone Wars before, just to understand what The Bad Batch are, but you probably could just watch a YouTube video revealing it. So on the back there is basically who the Bad Batch are. So you've got Crosshair, Wrecker, Tech, what was the other one, Hunter, and Echo. And yes, you can get all of those guys. But this one is Omega, and you can see the $9.99 with a special edition sticker as well. So I had to get this. I'm torn between whether opening it or not. I might not even open it, but I like Omega. And spoiler alert, so let me just put something on the screen. Spoiler alert, I'm gonna say who Omega is. If you don't want to know, just don't watch. So Omega is Boba Fett's sister. She's a clone of her own. She's like basically a clone, and yeah, she's made from the same embryos or whatever of Boba Fett. So it's really interesting, and I have a strong feeling that with the Boba Fett show and the way Disney's going with like explaining like the cloningness of like Snoke etc. through like the Mandalorian, I really feel like we're going to see Omega in live action. So I think this Funko Pop, maybe not now, but I have a feeling that this young version of Omega from the first season that she ever was involved in, aka the Bad Batch, I think this is going to be worth a lot of money in the future. This is my hopingness coming out, but I'm pretty pleased with Omega, basically is what I'm trying to say. I wanted her in my collection. I'm not too sure if I'm going to get the entire Bad Batch. I may even wait for season 2 and get like the upgraded Funkos, because they'll release another version of them. So yeah, I'm happy though to have Omega in. So that's what I bought. So yeah, pretty good day. Movies and a Funko Pop all included. What a fantastic day. I also bought some trainers as well, some Converses. So I did sort that out as well, as I said at the beginning of the video. But for you guys, there is my movie pickups of the day. Stay tuned for more videos coming very, very soon on the channel. And of course, please do subscribe, because it really does help me out. And smash a like button down below. I'm also trying to comment back to all the comments. So comment throughout the video if you want, and I've had some people comment like 3 or 4 times as they're watching. It's quite funny. When they come through, I see like, oh, they're on that bit, and then they're on that bit, and then on this bit. So I try and respond to all the comments I can within a few days of the video going live. So please do show your support. So thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned, of course, for more. If you're liking these videos, of course, smash a like button. And tell me any ways that you want me to improve. Maybe there's things I can do that will improve the videos for you. So let me know your feedback down below. I really appreciate that. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.